The new home. The sun dipped low as the family drove through streets lined with the trees. A fresh new start to home to claim a life with a brighter place. Mark at the wheel, Sarah by his side, their kids in the back. Emma laughed, Lucas grinned, both full of joy. Now looking back, the house of dream brick and the stone freshly painted, standing its charm and warmth, so welcoming, a perfect place for them all. A quiet street, a peaceful town, and the air so sweet and clear. They thought at last we found our place, away from doubt and fear. The doors went wide, the floors were swept, the rooms so fresh and bright, they impacted with joy, with hope, their hearts alight. The kids ran through the hallways, exploring every nook. Mark set up the TV, Sarah unpacked the cookbook. The house was calm, the world outside so still, a dream to start anew, no shadows yet to fill, but in the quiet corners, as they turned it to night, something lingered in the walls just out of sight. They didn't know not yet what lay beneath the floor and the foundation hidden deep in a place none explored for the house, though beautiful and smelling from its frame, held secrets dark and whispered cold that none could yet proclaim. Set up settling in. Boxes piled high, they worked all day and back their lives in the new homes where Mark hung the frame. Sarah's made the bed, Emma's and Lucas with toys happily lit. The kitchen gleamed with counters, bright stainless steel shining everything right. The floor were polished, the windows so wide, the light streamed through like a soft, gentle guide. The walls whispered warmth, the rooms were breathed with soft, cozy corners and memories to size. They'd chosen this place with care and delight. A house full of promise with a future so bright. The fireplace crackled, the furniture's in place. Sarah smiled wide at her new perfect space. The kids explored each room with glee. The house, it seemed, held endless possibilities. Mark took a breath, looked around with pride. Finally, he thought we found our stride. And they sat at the tables, dinner served. Everything perfect, nothing unreaved. But as the night settled, calm as called him. A distant hum echoed, faint as the sea. A softer whisper danced through the floor, but they didn't hear it, not yet, just more. The house was alive with a charm and grace, but deep in the wall something found its place. Sarah wandered through the rooms, feeling light, admiring the space and the soft evening light. But in one room, a chill swept through. A cold draft whispered, as if it knew. She shivered once, then shrugged it away. Old houses do this, she told herself. It's just the way. The air was cold, the breeze did blow, but there was something more, something low. Down the stairs in the basement, dark, a musty smell lingered like the dump of a bark. The floor was steady, with the walls were tight, but something felt off in the flickering light. She wrinkled her nose, but didn't. Well, just old wood, she thought, nothing to tell. Yet in the corners and the shadows, deep a sense of something began to creep. The house was settling, she registered her mind, but still a feeling she couldn't leave behind. A draft, a smell, a whisper of gloom. Was it just the house or something more in the room? Sarah, wandering through the rooms, feeling light, admiring the space and the soft evening light, but in one room a chill swept through. A cold draught whispered as if new. She shivered once, and shrugged it away. Old houses do this. Chapter 2, The First Whisper. Let's get started. Strange occurrence, the first whisper. The night was quiet, the house was still, the family rested, all hearts did fill. Mark by his side, Sarah lay in the bed, the kids asleep, truck safe their heads. The moonlight streamed in soft through the glass, the room so calm, no shadow to pass, but then just a murmur, a soft distant sound, a whisper faint that seemed to surround. Sarah froze, her breath a hill tide, a sound so strange in the bed of night. Was it the wind, or just the house, or something more creeping like a mouse? She turned to Mark, but he was asleep. A peaceful expression, calm and deep. The whispering came again, a voice so slight that Sarah had called in the dead of the night. She sat up, her heart began to race, but the room was still, nothing to trace. She shook her head, it must be the walls, settling noises at the night time calls. It's nothing, she whispered, just my mind. I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm just behind. But the whispers lingered soft in the air, a secret whisper as if it was there. Suspicion dismissed. The morning light broke soft and bright, but Sarah Mann stayed lost in the night. She stirred her coffee, her thought in the whirl. The whisper still echoed in an unseen swirl. Mark walked in his smile wide. Good morning, love, he said with pride. Sarah hesitated, let it slip. The mouth mark, giving me a grip. Whispered, the whispered, her voice low, and then coming from the walls again and again. Mark paused, but laughed with a shake of his head. Old house do that? Streets from the move, the change of a place. You are just tired, love, don't make it a case. Sarah frowned but nodded along, though something inside still felt so wrong. You are right, she said, forcing a smile. I'm just stressed. I've been here a while, but the whispers continued, soft in her ear. A call from the wall that no one could hear.